Guys, in the making of this bag, there are so many things you need to put into consideration to make this bag. Now the bag has two panels, the front and the back. Now the front is the one that carries the two sides. It carries the two sides like this. The front is the one that carries the two sides, while the back is the one that carries the top, of course the back, and the bottom. Now, in order to make this bag, like I said, there are some things you need to put into consideration. First of all, you have to determine the total measurement of the front and the back body. Now, let's say this particular bag is 8 by 10 inches. This is 8 by 10 inches for the front and the back. Now, the side of the bag is 4 inches. This is 4 inches and this is 4 inches. So you go ahead and cut out the fabric at 4 plus 8 plus 4 by 10, by the length of 10. Now for the back is the one that carries the top, the back, and the bottom. So since the side is 4 inches, definitely the bottom is going to be 4 inches and the body is going to be 8 inches. The body is going to be 8 inches and the top is going to be 2.5 inches. The bottom is 4 inches, so you need the top to be 2.5 inches so that it will have this effect. It will have this effect. Now for this extra extension, it is what you are removing from this front panel. You are removing 2.5 inches from this front panel in order for it to go down like this, so you add it to this side. I just hope you understand the explanation I did right here, and I'll show you the remaining way to curve it in the remaining part of the video. So this is everything we'll be needing for this project. Of course, you need your belt, you need your zip cloth, and of course the cutout of the fabric. So I cut out the material based on the measurements that I put on the screen on the first page, so you could go there and watch it so that you'll be able to understand what I am doing right here. So I went ahead and drew out the lines based on the segments so that I'll use it as a guide to sew. Now from that 4 inches, I'm going to go ahead and get the middle. Now when I get the middle, I'll come down by 2.5 inches from the main body. I told you that we are removing 2.5 inches, so I'll go ahead and connect the lines. So when I connect the lines, I will now go out by 1.5 inches and go down by 2 inches on this side. Please, I just hope you understand what I am saying. Don't forget, I got the middle first, then I also got the measurement of 2.5 inches. So this is me, I got the middle, so I'm doing it again that other side so that you understand. I got the middle, then I went down by 2.5 inches on the main body, then I went out from the main body 1 inches. Then from that open end, I went down by 2 inches. Please, if you don't understand, you could watch this part over and over again so that you will get it. So I went ahead and made my curve using the points that I measured as a guide. So I'll go ahead and use my scissors now, and I am going to just go ahead and trim off everything that I just drew. So thank you guys for tuning into the channel once again. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. And if you're just tuning into the channel for the very first time, please do well to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post in new tutorials, because on this channel we have many more amazing tutorials to show you guys. Launch bag has been trending a lot, and I've been receiving a lot of questions of people asking how to actually make the lunch bag, and that is why I decided to make it as simple and as explanatory as possible, so that even if you are a beginner, you could actually watch this tutorial and make yours, and get a perfect result on the first try. You know, this channel is all about beginner friendly tutorials, and I like to simplify my tutorials as simple as possible so that even somebody who has never made bags before, if they watch the tutorials, they will feel motivated and feel motivated to try, and will try and come and get good results on the first try. So guys, after cutting the front, of course, the next thing you're going to start working on is the back bodies. So we need to curve it in such a way that it will enter that curve in the front so that the zip will overlap. So all these things I am doing with my hand, I've already mentioned it in the beginning of the video. So from one end like this, you are going to go out by 1.5 inches and go in by 1.5 inches. Then you use your free hand to curve. Then you cut it out like this. So you fold it this way, and then you use your biro to trace so that you will have equal curve. You know you are using your free hand, so this is the best way to go about it in order to have equal curve. So when you cut it out, and that is like basically everything about the pattern cutting of this bag. It is easy peasy. All you need to know is the measurement. As long as you have the right measurement, you will not have any issue or any stress making the bag. So the next thing you're going to go ahead and do now is to pipe the bag all round. The front panel, you pipe it all round, while the back panel, you just pipe it this way without piping them bottom line. So you pipe it using a piping belt. After piping, this is what it looks like. The next thing you're going to start working on is the long strap first. So this one that you're seeing that I put my adjuster is 10 inches. So I just put the adjuster, I sew it, then I'll just sew it on that side, making sure I'm sewing it in the middle of the side, making sure I am sewing it in the middle. So what you're going to do is you mark 1 inches from this end, then you draw your lines, then you put the belt. So now you're going to measure like this. Anything you get is what you are going to be marking on the top side of or the top part of the back, and that is where you are going to put your top handle. You don't want the top handle to be too forward or too backward. So in order to get perfect measurements, you have to measure that curve on the front panel so that it will serve as a guide to where the belt is going to be on the back panel. So you just get a 1 inches thin, and you just sew it. There's no actual measurement for this. It can be longer than this, it can be shorter than this, depending on your preference. So after I was done sewing it, this is what it looks like. You see, I've went ahead and sew the long strap as well. So this is what it looks like. Now the next thing that is left to do now is to start putting your zip clothes. So please make sure when you are sewing, you are using this 4 inches as a guide. You are starting at that 4 inches, then you go this way, go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that, and you stop at the other side 4 inches. Please make sure you drag your zip cloth while sewing. The reason is because you are doing a job that has curves, that have curves. So if you don't drag it, it will buck out. It will buck out and it will not be straight while zipping. So please make sure you drag so that you have smooth zip like this. So after you went ahead and put the zipper on both the front and the back panel, the next thing you're going to go ahead and do now is to do the final touches, which is to sew the bottom this way. So make sure you are putting the part that doesn't have a pipe on top the part that has a pipe, then you stitch. Now you need to give like 1.5 inches or 1 inches interval, the one that is convenient for you, that will give you enough space to put your runner. You could put your runner without sewing that part, then sew it later on. But me, it was not easy for me to just put my runner without sewing it. That's why I decided to give you this principle. To me, this principle is simple. Shey you see, on at a goal, I just put my zipper. It was easy for me. But if it's easy for you to just put your zipper before sewing, you could do that. So after I got draw it to this end, making sure it is aligned, I went ahead and put the second part of my zipper. So after I put the second part of my zipper, I am now going to go ahead and complete the stitches so that I'll close that opening. If you are wondering how I am doing this, if you're wondering why I'm putting my mouth, it's because I have to draw out one stream from one part of the this in order to use it to what's it called, to put the zip. So after I put the two sides of the zipper, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do now is to close that opening. Now, how am I going to do that? I'll open the zip all the way this way, then I'll poke it and making sure it is overlay. Please make sure that you are being careful while sewing so that your runner will not fall off. Now, after you're done sewing, this is what it looks like, and that is like basically everything about this tutorial, guys. Like I told you before, it is very, very simple and easy to make. I hope you learned one or two. Please give me a thumbs up if you've not. Please say something nice in the comment section if you learned one or two from this tutorial. Subscribe if you've not, and I hope to see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye for now.